Welcome to the Clara BYOD Hub. Today we're actually going to have a look at how we can incorporate Google Slides and Google Docs and actually deploy them in such a way that students can actually either collaborate on one document or can collaborate on their own, and we can give feedback throughout the learning process. So let's start. We're actually in the staff portal. We're going to click Google Apps, which is going to bring us to the home screen here. We're then going to open up our Google Classroom. So pretty much what you need to do, if you have a look at my Google Slides here, I've set this up. This was for G Suite immersion for the students. And on the second slide are the instructions as to what I would like them to do. Now, if I was to share this to the whole class and they're working, what I normally do is I will put their name on 2 slides and then I'll share it. This one here was designed so that they could be deployed to each student. So I'm going to go into my classwork part of my test class. I've already created a topic, and what I'm going to do is pick assignment, and I'm going to call this the G Suite immersion task. We'll put instructions in here. Now this is where we're going to add. So I've actually got that sitting in my Google Drive. So that's going to open up my Google Drive. And there it is there. I'm going to add that. Now the important thing to keep in mind here is I've got 3 options when I click on this button. Students can view the file, students can edit the file, or I can make a copy for each of my students. Now if I choose the student can edit the file, that's one presentation that they're all on, and I always, as I said, designate the slides. If I make a copy, which is what I'm going to do for kids here, it means each of them will get a copy. Now on the other side here, it shows the class. Now I can deploy this to a number of classes if you're like English or history or geography. And you can also differentiate. Now at the moment I have no students in here, but you can choose that. The points value, due date, and at the moment I'll make that Monday. Topic. Now you might be teaching a topic you might want to add. I'm going to put G Suite. You can add rubrics. When you open these rubrics, you can create your own rubric, reuse a rubric, or you can actually import straight from sheets. Originality reports. If you're putting something in there, you can use that for 3 classes. So I'm actually going to assign that. And now you'll see that task has been assigned. So when I open that up, it basically every student will create. Now, if I want to go in and mark, it's going to show all of my students in here. We go in and we give them feedback. Now, I'm going to go back out and we're going to create a document. So let's say that you might have a written task. You're going to give them a certain amount of time. So I'm going to close that and we're going to create another assignment. This one's going to be, I'll just call it the Google Doc assignment. Instructions complete. And instead of adding from my Google Drive, when you look here, we can add website links. We can add files directly from the computer or YouTube links in there, but I'm actually going to create a doc. So you'll see here at the moment, it is actually creating my Google Doc, and I can customize that before I actually deploy it. I'm going to rename this my test doc. And I would place instructions for my students. So I'm actually going to close that document and now I have it here. So again, I'm going to make a copy for each of my students and assign. So you'll see here now we have the Google Doc assignment. You can actually set some time limits for students to actually do that and send that to the kids. So I hope this helps. G Suite has so many different ways that we can use our G Suite docs and slides to get real collaboration happening in the classroom. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time at the Kalara BYOD Hub.